What's up, co-reporters? Welcome back to my channel. Radar Online has obtained some exclusive video clips, which are police body cam actually feed featuring former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Zolciak and her husband Kroy Zolciak. Not Kroy Zolciak, Kroy Biermann, in the heat of some of their police involved fights. And I wanted to share them with you. So I am going to show you 3 different videos, okay? And the 2 of them are just wow in them. So in the first one, we're going to show a confrontation between Kroy and the police officers where he stands outside and refuses to allow them into the home to make contact with Kim, who I believe is the person that might have called them because dispatch said that they made contact with her via the phone. But it's a little bit odd because it seems like Kroy called as well in retaliation. So it was a bit difficult for them to know, like, what do we do in this sort of a situation, right? There's a victim inside and a victim outside, and the victim outside won't let us access the victim inside. It's quite intense. So let's take a look at this situation together. So here is the video again. This is coming from Radar Online.
What's going on, sir?
In the process of dealing with a difficult situation with my wife, and I know a lot of this is on record, we're in the public eye, but in the process of divorcing my wife and dealing with some significant issues, I've asked her to kindly leave our bedroom so I could shower in privacy. I don't trust her. She's refusing to leave.
So when he says that his wife Kim is dealing with significant issues, and then his example is that he is trying to shower in peace, he's asked this woman to leave him alone so that he can wash his nether regions without an audience, and she's refusing to. Is he alluding to her having mental health problems? Because I know that he had been accusing her of having a gambling addiction, but this to me was quite interesting to say the least.
She's a narcissist. And so she's playing her game.
Was there anything physical?
Did you notice that he said that she is in there playing her game? The game for Kim is gambling, according to Kroy.
Going on? Like a physical?
No, sir. No, sir. I might have raised my voice, like, get out.
Yeah.
You know, like, please just get out. You know, I have it all on my recorded on my phone. Our kids are sleeping in my upstairs. No, can I go grab? Can I tell her that you guys are here? No, they just told her. She's coming out. Yeah, she'll come.
So this is where the confrontation starts. Kroy asks the cops if he can go in the house, tell Kim that the cops are there. He does not want the police in his home because his kids are in the home sleeping, and it seems like some of their bedrooms are on the ground floor. They asked if they're like on an upper floor or something like that, and he said no. So from a parent perspective, I get what he means by wanting to keep this outside of the home so that, like, you're not hearing all of these voices and the cops and stuff and traumatizing the children. So it is a bit strange to me that they did not oblige him and instead decided to sort of escalate the situation, which we'll see here.
Come right out the store, sir.
Go with him, let's say.
Y'all want to take over there? I'll go in my home. Well, actually, we can.
She called us, so.
No, no.
All right, look.
So you can sit right there. Early, like, call here, wherever she wants to talk to us. Well, yeah, that's fine, but I'm saying right now, you are not, once you make contact with her, then whatever. Yeah, we have. Dispatch has. So I understand, but not physical contact. There is no power struggle. I'm simply exercising my rights as a person. Okay.
So how long have you guys been together for?
This right here is probably not going to end well, so I'm not going to answer any more questions until.
Why are you saying it's not going to end well?
Because that right there is manipulation.
Him talking to your wife?
No, her behaving in that manner.
Oh, you heard crying?
Yes.
So apparently Kim comes out at a certain point and she is tearful, and Kroy is like, no, I'm not answering any more questions while she is putting on the manipulative waterworks. Those are his words, not mine. Okay. So this clip that I'm loading here, I didn't even see it initially. I thought there were only 3 clips. So while that is loading, listen, we've got time to gossip all day, folks, right? So we can wait for it to load, even though it's kind of a last minute addition to our lineup. That's fine. I'm going to go and finish the other 2 clips that I had already queued up for you guys. So in the meantime, let me know in the comment section how you feel about the way that Kroy handled the cops in that situation and how the police handled Kroy in that situation as well. Was Kroy right to refuse to allow them in his home? Was that a reasonable request that he go and bring Kim out himself? To me, I do think it's reasonable just based on the fact that the kids are in the house and apparently their bedrooms are, on the main floor. So this would have been disturbing and traumatizing to them. But then again, on the side of the police, you do also worry that like if he goes inside without letting you inside as well, and the wife is claiming that he can be potentially, dangerous, not violent, but dangerous in some way or threatening in some way. You worry that like you're letting him go in there to threaten, a witness, a victim or whatever, right? Or you worry that he's going to go in there and bring out a weapon or use a weapon, right? So I see both sides, right? And why they were both kind of gridlocked and frustrated. So now we're going to see Kim Zolciak sobbing and telling the cops that there is something wrong with Kroy. Now, this is not necessarily from the same night. Remember, Kim and Kroy they were calling the cops like it was like a invitation to a block party or something like that, right? They were calling them like several times a night, different nights, like weekly, whatever, you name it. So this could have happened anytime, right? So let's get into this clip.
Yeah. Well,
I have my mom on the phone. Remember, she's like, my mom. Like, I should have called you guys like a thousand times before.
it's okay.
But I didn't because I didn't want to.
Sorry, I'm eating ice. But isn't it interesting that Kim has her mom on the line? Isn't Kim estranged from her parents? Didn't they try to sue her at a certain point?
Yeah.
My
Is there
dog's
a-
crazy. My dog's crazy. Hold on. Ken, come.
Hey.
Ken, come.
He's fine. Is there a light we can turn on and step over here? It's okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh my God.
Take a couple breaths. Yeah, wherever you're comfortable.
This guy's doing.
That dog kind of freaked me out.
He won't bite you. Don't stop it. Stop it.
So what's
6-year-old like, Mom, I should put it. He locks me out of the house. He steals my phone.
okay? What happened tonight? Just whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, it's okay. It wasn't even bad, to be honest with you. But I said last night, like, I'm gonna call 911. Like, I've had another kid keep doing this every day of my life.
Yeah.
So he must have heard me last night say that. So I wouldn't get out of the bathroom. I said, no, I deserve to be in this bathroom. He's like, get out. I want to take a shower. But he locks me out and I can't get back in.
So there you go. This was actually the same night, right? So I guess Kroy stayed outside while Kim let the cops in. And then she's saying that she wanted to stay in the bedroom while Kroy wanted to take a shower. But I don't understand. Like, this is a mansion. You guys saw this beautiful big house. Why can't Kroy take a shower in a different room if Kim is already there? Like, I'm sure they've got other showers, right? Like, look at that girl from the Housewives of New Jersey, Jennifer Aiden. She's got like 16 bathrooms in her home. I'm sure Kim and Kroy have at least 2, right? At least 2 showers or something. So that is quite strange. Calling the cops because the guy locked you out of the bathroom that he's taking a shower in. I don't know.
So it started because he thought you were calling the police.
No,
As far as tonight, what?
no, tonight.
Hello.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
the
I'm
officers
listening.
Here.
Okay. He has been so
Like,
aggressive
something's wrong with his mind.
and
Like, something's
so
not right for him.
ugly.
Like, I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, Kim talking to the cops at the same time as her mom talking to the cops is driving me nuts. One thing I cannot stand is when 2 people speak at the same time, and they both just keep going. No one like, heeds to the other. It's ugh.
Has been following her around
Screaming like in my face.
the
Like
house,
this.
and she went down to the basement bedroom, and he
I put a chain around the door with a lock, and he fucking took like cutters or something.
Been aggressive, and aggressive.
So there you go. The reason why this bathroom is such a big issue, it seems like Kroy is in the wrong. According to Kim and her mom, he has been following her around the home to antagonize her. She decided to go to the downstairs bathroom and lock herself in. And then all of a sudden, Kroy decides that he wants to use that bathroom. That is quite strange. Okay, you guys, that definitely is quite strange. And it does, to me, kind of lend credence to Kim's claims that Kroy was antagonizing her. Like, this is quite sad, right? Especially with the children in the home and everything. So this is what I mean, you guys, when I say what happens then to all of these allegations, right? All of these instances of the police showing up at their home because things were just in such a state of chaos and just, toxicity. What happens now that they're back together? Like, how does this work? Right? Like, are you guys doing anything to kind of make sure that it's a healthier environment, not only for yourselves, but for your kids moving forward this time around? Yeah, very, very strange to me. Yeah. All right, so let's watch the next clip. So this is the last original clip that I had teed up, and this is from a different time. And so Kroy is calling, he has called the cops on Kim, and they come to the house. He lets them in, and he is telling them that Kroy has a very serious kind of gambling addiction. Again, I cannot confirm or deny Kim Zolciak having a gambling addiction, but it is something that has been a really big kind of theme in their divorce situation. So I'm not surprised to see Kroy telling this to the cops. I can imagine, honestly, just the level of anger you feel when you realize that millions upon millions of your Okay, sorry guys. Apparently I'm back on the screen. Technical issues there. But like I was saying, I can see why Kroy would be so pissed off and angry at that point when you realize, especially as a football player, right? Like, that is such a hardcore sport. Like, you are destroying your body in order to make a living. And that's not something he's able to do again, right? Like, he's long retired. It's been ages since he's been out of the league. And their money, it appears, has kind of just dripped away, has been wasted away, thanks to Kim's alleged gambling issues. And I really do think that that is like the main source of all of their problems, right? So I do understand why he would be really upset, but I just don't see why you would call the cops to complain about that. But listen, I haven't seen this clip yet. We're about to watch it for the first time together to see why the cops needed to be called in order for Kroy to vent about that. Like, could he not have just seen a therapist about that? Like, we will find that out together. So let's take a look at this video right now. He's whispering, so I do wonder if, as usual, are the kids in the home? right? It seems like they're always around whenever something's happening. I guess this was happening when like school was out or something like that. So yeah, it is very it is definitely something that you're like, God, like how much of this have these kids been exposed to, and how jarring is it for them to go from witnessing this sort of thing to mom and dad being back together again? Like it's all just so strange.
Just in the last 2.5 years. Total in the marriage probably about $1.5 million.
Okay.
And she does it online illegally, and so that's a major process that I'm dealing with the
Sorry, you know what, you guys? I'm gonna start this over and put the closed captioning, because even for me, it's kind of difficult to understand what he's saying. And I can't imagine like you guys hearing it secondhand. You know what I mean? From the
probably
stream.
going on for pretty much our entire marriage.
Okay,
But it's
okay.
got significantly worse.
But
to
I
the
mean, as
point
far
where-
as right.
So basically, the last 2.5 years, she's gambled away about $700,000 just in the last 2.5 years. Total in the marriage probably about $1.5 million.
Okay.
And she does it online illegally, and so that's a major process that I'm dealing with the process of the divorce. I just retained a lawyer today. I have to go pay them tomorrow.
Okay, that was
so
more.
she's going to be served within the next
That was more of my question, yeah, right there, because I wanted to hone down like how much longer you guys are being forced to be like.
So there you go. This was, do you remember we did a YouTube video about this, but this incident report was that time. It appears as though Kroy's in a garage or something like that. And I know that Kim called the cops on him, claiming that he was taking her wigs and her expensive clothes and bags and trying to like haul them off so he can go sell them and make some money. So it seems like he's explaining why, if he did do that, he was trying to take her expensive items. Yeah.
The problem is these are the assets. There are no assets to go to an apartment. She has decimated
Voila.
everything.
Are you guys separate at night in different rooms and that sort of thing right now?
She has
Are you
tried.
trying to?
So the narcissist comes through, and so she does things to try to get me to react. So she thought
Right.
it'd be cute to go hide in the house. I don't give a fuck. Went to bed, had no issues.
Right.
That lasted for 2 nights. Then the night that you guys showed up here, she was, I'm not. Please just get out. I want to shower. I want to go to bed. Don't care where you go. Don't care who you're talking to. Don't care where you sleep. So we sleep next to each other. Our bed is like.
Why do they sleep next to each other in this mansion? The whole thing is so creepy. And so for 2 nights, she vanished somewhere in the mansion, and for some reason didn't decide to stay in that other bedroom or wherever it was she was sleeping.
$15,000 bed, the
Okay.
mattress that we lay on.
Right.
It's for my body.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Things, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to sleep on a couch, and absolutely not. But
I
I don't
understand.
engage with her. I don't do anything.
I was
bother her.
injured in Iraq, and
Yeah.
I got you. Oh no, appreciate it, brother. I was just saying.
Wow, juicy. And you know, Kroy also said that Kim had been gambling since the beginning of their marriage. Well, why didn't you jump ship sooner? You know, this is a serious addiction. Why would you put up with that? I absolutely wouldn't. It's, you know, honestly, whenever I like watch these sorts of things, I'm always like, so Kroy actually dropped a lot of tea, which is that Kim allegedly has had a gambling addiction since the beginning of their marriage. And mind you, these people got married like pretty much the same year they met, right? So it's wild to me that he thought that this was something that he wanted to put up with. Like whenever I report on like, you know, celebrity relationships, this, that, and the other, like just learning what people are willing to put up with is just so wild to me, because my BS tolerance is like remarkably low. Like if I, you know, got with somebody and that I found out he had a gambling addiction, I would be out of there. I would hightail it. Doesn't matter if I found out a week after the wedding, a month after, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this. You know, maybe we can like try and get you help. But if you don't even want to, because it seems like Kroy has been trying to rehabilitate Kim because she's refusing professional help, why would you stick around for this and bring in all of these children into this situation with someone who is just going to piss your money away? That's crazy, especially as someone who made his money doing like an extremely physical sport that is also physical for your brain, dangerous for your brain, you know what I mean? And he wasn't really investing in things like that, for him to have, like, you know, a backup, like money continuously coming in for him. It's just crazy, but I digress. I don't want to put too much blame there. It's just sad all the way around. Anyway, there you go, you guys. Those are some of the body cam footage videos that were just released by Radar Online. What do you think about the disputes that went on between Kim and Kroy? Are you, like me, confused as to how they can move forward past this after the way that they were just slinging that mud at one another, throwing out very serious allegations? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.